Maybe.
Belle, Wise! What took you two so long?
Norma, did you find anything in Toby's memories? Any clues about the culprit? What exactly did they do to those Bangboo?
Whoa, slow down! Your expectations are way too high. Now you're making me nervous. Anyway, just like I said in the message I sent you, Toby's memory restoration work is done. Some of the data's been totally wrecked by corruption, but no biggie. I still managed to dig up someone who I've already seen it plenty of times. Here, take a look for yourselves.
Sorry. If you'd just been a little more cooperative, it wouldn't have had to come down. You're gonna get in that machine. Shh. Don't be scared. Soon you won't. You've been entrusted with a very...
This guy. Who is he? Based on what he said, he's gotta be the culprit.
Exactly. That's what I think too. Unfortunately, though, Toby had already completely lost the ability to move.
Even though we've confirmed there is a culprit, we don't have a lot of clues beyond that. Wait, the culprit mentioned something about getting Toby into some kind of machine. If we can find that machine, we might be able to track him down.
Wise, that's it. If we can find that machine, we can follow the trail straight to the culprit. But where do we even start look? Huh? Norma, over here. On the wall behind him. Looks like there's something.
You got it.
Huh. It looks like graffiti, but not the random kind. It seems more like...
Wait. Isn't that the symbol of the Enna Gang?
The Enna Gang?
I didn't expect this to be Enna Gang turf. Wise, Belle, do you know anything about them?
I ran into them at the welcome tea party today. Thankfully, it was just a few harmless pranks. Nothing serious.
Oh, again? Those little guys sure have energy to burn. But how did they end up getting involved with the culprit?
It's also possible that the culprit just happened to be on an... I've heard the Enna Gang is an organization that really cares about Bangboo rights. They shouldn't be colluding with...
Looks like the only way to find out is to check out the Enna Gang's turf ourselves. Norma, do you know where we should start looking?
I don't know the exact location. I just heard they sometimes meet up near the Clink Market on Gear Street to swap bottle caps they scattered.
Clink Market? Bottle cap?
Mm-hmm. The Bangboo have their own little market right on Gear Street. Oh, right. They've been doing road work around there for a while. Probably haven't been there yet, huh? Gear Street is where the Bangboo hang out. It's packed with facilities catering specifically to them, and some people even call it Bangboo Street. Same place, different names. As for bottle caps, I don't know if you've noticed, the Bangboo in Rose Caliver are absolutely obsessed with collecting all kinds of bottle caps. They've basically become hard currency at this point. More useful than Denny's, even.
So basically, if we want to go collect intelligence from the Bangboo, we'll need to have some bottle caps ready. Huh. Oh, I just got an idea.
I'm here, Wise! Belle, check it out! Are these bottle caps enough?
Draceia? Are you secretly a Bangboo or something? Where'd you get all these bottle caps?
What are you even talking about? I brought these myself. Before coming to Rose Califer, I was worried there wouldn't be anything good to eat, so I stuffed a ton of snacks and drinks into my luggage. And then, things have been crazy lately with one emergency after another. I forgot to take out the trash in my room, and then Anyway, the bottle caps you wanted, I found them for ya.
Never thought the day would come when I'd be grateful that Draceia never bothered to take out the trash.
But what do you guys need so many bottle caps for? Feeding your Bangboo? Oh, I see. Now what are we waiting for? Let's get moving. No, I'll sit this one out. With someone from the ESD tagging along, I doubt you'd get anyone to talk. Here, I've marked Gear Street on the map for you. The road there should have been fixed up yesterday, so you can head straight over. But hey, don't go telling anyone I'm the one who tipped you off.
All right, let's go. We'll catch you later, Norm. Clink Market seems to be located on Gear Street.
I have planned a route for you, Master. Master, we have arrived at the target location.
So this is Gear Street. There really are Bangboo everywhere. Just like our target destination is Clink Market.
Well, based on my extensive experience solving cases as a public security officer, over there! That red mailbox. That one. The little door next to it looks It might look completely ordinary, but did you notice? That Bangboo by the door! He's obviously standing guard, and he keeps looking around. There has to be something important.
That does seem suspicious. Let's go check it out. I want to visit Clink Market and pick up something for my Bangboo bag. Yeah, this door is way too small. But at least I found the right place. How am I supposed to get in? All right, that should do it. Would you look at that? There really is a whole other world behind this door. Now, who around here might know? That Bangboo seems really well informed. I'll go ask them.
What the?
No response. Wait.
Wadan? Hanya, watanya. Nana. Na. Ita. Hanya, watanya. Na wata. Na. What? Na. Ita. Ita wata. Hanya. Lo tao. Tinna. Wata. Kita wat. Na. Oh, lota. Oda. Inna lota.
Whoa. I never expected such a huge space beneath Buastrum. So this is the Retroflux Zone. From the structure and the name, according to the guard, if we...
Master, I suggest taking the elevator ahead to reach your destination.
Who would have thought there were still Bangboo living beneath the city, along with a secret gang? Though in such a cramped place, only Bangboo could...
굿다. 응나. 나 왔다. 응나. 불렀다.
Wait,
응나.
the elevators... Maybe I can hack into those robots. It worked. I had a feeling it would. Let's go down this side path and take a look. I don't see a switch for the drawbridge. Guess I'll just try ramming it. This robot's more agile than I thought. Look at all these narrow pipes. So this is how the Bangboo from the Emma gang usually get around? Whoa! Am I supposed to go down like this? But it's actually pretty fast. It should open if I can hit that switch. I think I hear something nearby. Okay, that should do it. Huh? The Enna gang, could it be a... What is the connection between the revelation and the culprit? It's still bothering me.
Master,
That's way too... Griff, also... So
apologies, Master. No relevant data found regarding the...
Oh? The Great One. Could that... Remielle? Why are you here?
Oh yeah, she's up to no good. She is the partner in crime of a fugitive like me, after all.
Answer me, Remielle! Why are you here? And what are you doing with the Enna gang?
Oh my, that is a curious question. Barging into someone else's home uninvited, then starting with, "Why are you here?" How terribly rude. Oh wait, I suppose I did something similar myself not long ago. Yes? Haven't I mentioned before? This is the proxy from the External Strategy Department.
Huh?
A little too talkative, aren't we, Griff? Well then, it's just the two of us now, my charming little Bangboo. I must say, I didn't expect you to have such a practical, yet rather adorable, little skill. You haven't used this, little trick for anything mischievous, have you?
I feel like you're imagining something really weird. Wait, how did you manage to get me off track again? If I remember correctly, in our Q&A game, it's my turn to ask the questions.
Sure. What would you like to know this time?
Why are you on the Enna gang's turf? And why do all the Bangboo here seem to respect you so much?
My, you really should listen when people are talking, Miss Impatient. Didn't I already tell you? This is my home. What's strange about finding me in my own home?
So, you're the real leader of the Enna gang?
What are you talking about? The leader of the Enna gang is Griff, the one who brought you in just now. Me? I'm only a poor soul they took in recently, that's all.
But don't the Enna gang's Bangboo hate humans?
Because the Bangboo they call Prophet Boo saw me once. It must have been over 100 years ago. I never imagined a Bangboo could live. In his eyes, I'm still the Void Hunter, and a friend of their mother, Lady Sunbringer, the person they hold most dear.
But that makes even less sense. Weren't you wanted because you tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer and failed? In which case, Shouldn't the Enna Gang's Bangboo hate you even more?
Oh, that part's simple. Because, as far as the Enna Gang understands it, the 3 Sunbringers now governing Rose Califer, they're all imposters.
What did you say? The 3 Lady Sunbringers we have now, even if they're not exactly as they once were, they're still Sunbringers.
Who knows? At the very least, the Enna Gang Bangboo don't see it that way. They believe only in the revelation they saw. And to them, it's proof that the true Lady Sunbringer is calling out for help.
The revelation they saw. What exactly was it?
How should I know? I'm not a Bangboo. But I've heard this so-called revelation is a vision that occasionally appears to Databoo while they're processing Rosetta data. The true Lady Sunbringer, imprisoned in endless dark.
Huh? Wait, hold on. The real Lady Sunbringer is imprisoned? By whom? No, that can't be right. There's no way anyone could pull off something like that.
Sorry, I've got no idea either. All right, Miss Curious. I've answered quite a few of your questions already. Is it my turn now?
What do you want?
No need to be so nervous. Aren't we close enough to tell each other anything? My question is the same as yours. Why are you here, my dear?
Remember Toby? The Bangboo we rescued from Gertablulu? We managed to restore some of Toby's memories. He was kidnapped, and the place where it happened had Enna Gang.
I see. So you've come to the Enna Gang looking for answer. Singularity leakage, the culprit behind the Bangboo case, the Enna Gang, Gertablulu. If my guess is right.
What is it, Remielle?
No, it's nothing. Just a passing thought. Speaking of which, how about I do you a little favor, Miss Detective? I can step in as Lady Remielle of the Enna Gang, put in a good word for you, and have the Enna Gang Bangboo assist you in locating this, crime scene.
Really? That'd be a huge help, Remielle. Thanks. Wait. There's a catch, isn't there? No, knowing you, of course there is. All right, out with it. What are you plotting this time?
Wow, Miss Detective. Isn't that a little much? I told you my condition ages ago. Help me investigate Gertablulu. And, if I'm not mistaken, Gertablulu and the culprit you're after may end up being
Not this again. Enough with the riddles already. Remielle, could you please clarify what you mean?
Very well. I'll try to restrain myself. Though, I am rather fond of riddle. A riddle keeps the uninvolved safely in their garden of ignorance, while guiding those who seek the truth one step at a time toward the heart of the mystery. In the end, a riddle is simply what truth looks like when the people involved don't all have. But enough philosophy. Let's ask Griff about the place you're searching for. Griff's good at rallying people. He'll definitely be able to help.
I hope this works out.
Just as I'd expect from you, Griff. Quick and efficient. Don't worry, Griff. I'll go with her.
Huh? Remielle? You're coming too?
Wasn't that our agreement? I help you follow the culprit's trail, and you help me investigate Gertablulu.
Something's not right. Did you just talk me into this again?
This is one of those moments when overthinking won't do you any. Besides, rather than concern yourself with such trivial details, my adorable little Bangboo, but those short little arms and legs won't be much.
Got it. I'll be right there.
So, we've confirmed that the place where Toby was kidnapped is indeed at the very bottom of the retroflux zone. But I still can't shake the feeling that Remielle's keeping something from us. Like she said, in a Q&A game, the one answering can't lie. But that doesn't mean they have to tell the whole truth. For starters, we still don't know why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer, or what her real objective is.
Yeah. Back in the retroflux zone, I actually thought about asking her why she tried to assassinate Lady Sunbringer. As for what she's really after, well, at least the part she's willing to tell us is pretty clear. She wants to use mine and Pyros' ability to manipulate
Toby's kidnapping, the recurring singularity leakages, Gerta Blulu. I have a feeling there's a connection between...
Yeah. Remielle said something similar too. Looks like the only way we're getting any real answers is by finding that crime scene at the bottom of the retro.
Billy and Cecilia should both be resting in their rooms. Do you want me to ask them to...
No need. I can handle it myself. Too many people might tip them off, and it could make the Enna gang Bangboo nervous too. Besides, with Pyrois and Remielle there, I think we'll be all right.
Okay. Stay alert. Fairy and I will support you remotely.
Target located. Optimal route planned.
All right, let's move.
Forget your troubles. Approaching the target location. Navigation complete.
Pardon me. Is something troubling you? You have been circling this phone booth for quite... Huh? But...
Sigrid? Didn't expect to see you here. What's going on?
Greetings, Miss Belle. While on patrol, I came across this Bangboo citizen. He appeared to be in some distress, so I stopped to inquire. Waiting for someone? And who might that be?
This Bangboo. Is he the one Griff mentioned that's guarding the phone booth? Oh, he's way too nervous. Sigrid's already I've gotta think of something before he gives... Sigrid, actually. The person he's waiting...
I see. Citizen, the one you await is Mr. Gaboo.
Mr. Gaboo? Who the heck is that?
I do not know. But we must, perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow. But one day, we shall wait no longer. For Mr. Gaboo?
Huh?
Oh, it's a line from the famous play, Awaiting Gaboo. Did I get that right, Mr. Actor? Are you... Ah, wait. In the script of Awaiting Gaboo, there is no phone booth, no spotlight theater, and no actor boo. He must have immersed himself in the role for so long that he is still mentally in character. Yes, that must be it. I ought not disturb his rehearsal any further. My apologies, Mr. Actor. I misunderstood the situation and rudely interrupted your rehearsal. Indeed. Only by holding fast to courage and conviction can we fulfill our duty to protect Rose Caliver.
These two? How are they even having a conversation right now? They're not talking about the same thing at all. Whatever. At least Sigrid doesn't seem to suspect anything. If she finds out where Remielle is, explaining everything would be a nightmare. We've come this far already. I'll just play it by ear.
Well then, now that the misunderstanding has been cleared up, I shall not interrupt your rehearsal any further. Farewell, you two. I wish you a pleasant day.
No. Absolutely not. You've got the wrong idea. A very, very wrong idea.
Well, it's about time you showed up. Amber Hall isn't that far. What kept you? You're acting more and more like a partner in crime now, covering for your accomplice. Still, I have some understanding of what kind of person Secret is. Rigid, earnest, and her intuition is unnervingly sharp. She's certainly difficult. Fair enough. That's the nature of intuition. Sometimes it's right, sometimes it isn't. All right, enough of that. We should head off to the crime scene on the lower level of the retroflux. The entrance is this way. Griff is already waiting for us. All right, Griff. That's enough flattery. The sky will get dark soon, so...
Here we are. The bottom floor of the retro, just like the energy hub I visited before. The lingering ether here isn't normal either. The concentration and... In other words, there's probably another singularity leakage deeper inside. Hey, that tickles! Remielle, what are you doing?
Why? To bring a certain someone back from her own little world, of course. Now then, Miss Detective, what new clue have you uncovered? Oh my, are you upset? Then how about this? I'll give you a feather as well, and you can try to get me to sneeze too. Then we'll be even. There. Now we're even. So, tell me, what did you find?
The lingering ether in this area, its concentration and activity aren't normal. And it's a lot like the energy hub In other words, if we keep going deeper, the odds of running into a singularity leakage are very high. So, as we keep moving deeper, we'll need to avoid singularity leakages as much as possible. Remielle, I need you to follow my directions, okay? I'm pretty dang confident in my proxy skills, so we should be just fine. Remielle? Are you listening?
I'm listening. Please, go on.
I already finished, Miss Absent-Minded Void Hunter.
My apologies. My mind wandered for a moment, but I did hear everything you said. Really. Relax. I'll follow your lead. After all, your faith in the legendary proxy. I'll leave the route planning to you, oh great Faithin.
Mind using a different title, oh great wanted Void Hunter?
I swear, you're always way more demanding of me than anyone else.
Careful. Something's off with these mechs. These abandoned mechs. They've probably been affected by a singularity leakage.
Let's give them a moment to cool down. You will be disappointed. You'll need to give ground those steps. Mark your careful. Time to end. Please allow me. Spin. be disappointed. Cut that aside.
Her left is flame! Take them down!
Time to end the done. Let's keep moving. Ta-da! Stay close to me.
The ether activity nearby is acting up. Could it be a singularity leakage? Way more enemies around here than I expected. Remielle, how's it going on your end?
These enemies are far too strong. I couldn't possibly defeat them.
Abandoned mech beats first generation void hunter. Yeah, that'd make a pretty wild headline.
Speaking of which, your combat skills are improving rather slowly, aren't they?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good for someone who's always been the brains of the party. Euos, I heard that. Let's slow down a bit. Emmy, wait, don't! Great. We still ended up in a singularity leakage.
Since we're here, let's finish this quickly.
All right. Let's go, Pyrois.
Total annihilation!
You okay? You can't run. Time to escape you.
Scorching sun! To the flame!
You will be disappointed. Again. Who's got that? All right. The enemies are dealt with. Let's keep moving.
And after all that, we still ended up entering the singularity leakage. Remielle, didn't we agree? Follow my directions and avoid singularity leakages whenever possible.
Sorry. That was my bad. It won't happen again.
I'm not like you, Remielle. You were right. When it comes to combat skills, I really haven't improved much. I've mostly just been relying on Pyrois' power. That's why I've been trying to stay away from those dangerous singularity leakages. At the very least, I don't want us getting dragged into a fight where I'd only hold you back.
If you ask me, you're being far too hard on yourself. The proxies I've known, well, there haven't been many, but among them, the only ones capable of entering a hollow and fighting in person are you and Joyous. What was it you all ended up calling him again? Ah, right. The predecessor of proxies. I'd love to see the look on his face if he ever heard. Look at it this way. You're already enough of a legend to stand shoulder to shoulder with the predecessor of proxies. Does that make you feel a little...
Thanks, Remielle. But putting me on the same level as Mr. Joyous? You're giving me way too much.
It's not such a stretch. If you ask me, his combat skills may actually be worse. He's your complete opposite. Always convinced he can handle anything. Yet the moment a real fight begins, he's the first one flat on the... And you're the sort of person who's already doing well, yet still quietly tells themselves that for a beginner, your combat skills have improved remarkably quickly. I know many of your friends excel in combat, but there's no need to measure your... Don't forget, you're a proxy. You always have been, and you still are. There are many things only you can do. As for the things you can't do alone, I believe your friends will be right beside you to accomplish...
Remielle, where did all that come from? And no riddles. Did your chronic Riddler syndrome finally clear up?
Oh my, I thought you'd at least thank me first.
Thank you for dragging us into a singularity.
For sharing a bit of old gossip about Joyous, of course. There aren't many people in this world.
Remielle.
Now that you're feeling a little better, it's time we kept moving. The crime scene you're looking for should be just below us. As for finding a way through the singularity leakage, I'll leave that to you, my stubborn Miss Proxy.
Wait, who's being difficult here, Remielle?
Yes, I wonder, who could it be?
I'll leave the fighting to you, Remielle.
As you say, Miss Proxy.
Doesn't it seem like there's more and more enemies around here?
Stay close to me. This hardly counts as a warm-up. Feels like we're really starting to get in sync, Miss Proxy.
If I push just a little harder, I can totally keep up with you.
Hear the howling wind.
Feel the blade with me! Stand down! Finally, it's over. Come on, let's keep moving.
Your stamina is just short of a passing grade, Miss Proxy.
There it is. Whoa, that's a strong ether activity response.
Master, I'm picking up ether activity similar to that of Toby.
So the culprit used this mech to hurt Toby. Remielle, you can't smash it to pieces. It has clues tied to the culprit.
That's asking a great deal. Fine. Understood.
Take this.
The wind rises. Here's the door. Spin.
Grab your weapon!
I'm finding my rhythm.
Data cross-reference complete. Master, your current location matches Toby's memory record with a 99.73% similarity rate. Site confirmed.
Looks like the culprit's long gone by now. Let's check out that weird mech first and see if we can find any clues.
Then I'll rest nearby for a bit. Data analysis isn't exactly my specialty, so I'll leave that to you and your AI assistant.
Sure, no problem. Leave it to me. Just as I thought. The culprit used this mech to implant potent ether, and there's something else. I'm seeing traces of a virus inside the Bangboo. Was the culprit trying to control them or...
Best be quick, Miss Proxy. I damaged that mech's ether battery during the fight, so there's no telling when it might explode.
Huh? Why didn't you mention that sooner? Wait. A video? No. It looks like a photo. Why is he here? No, that's not possible. Serpico?
Huh? That image that flashed by just now, what was it? The culprit's face?
I'm not sure, but this mech's data is way too corrupted. Fairy, can you recover that image from earlier?
Understood, Master. Locating anomalous image.
Serpico? No, it can't be him. It's just someone who looks like him. I must be seeing. It's probably because I saw Truvia earlier. That's why Serpico came to mind. I must have mistaken the culprit for. But what if? What if that really...
You look pale, Miss Proxy. What happened? If we've gathered enough information, let's head back for now. No need to continue analysis here. The culprit is clearly long gone. Miss Proxy? Belle? Are you listening?
Oh, I'm fine. Just give me a little bit. I want to confirm something.
Belle, stay away from that mech.
Explosive device.
So close? Gotta figure this out! Wait! A clue! What did you do?
What did you do? You have a death wish or something? Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Wait. What is this? These are unfamiliar voices. And visions.
They are the ones who once again defeated the enemy and brought new hope to Eridu.
Belly, this commendation ceremony has far too many steps. My legs are killing me from standing here. My back itches.
Everyone is watching. Behave.
If you're going to be so proper about it, then stop replying.
Next, please welcome Colonel Mike and Lieutenant Colonel Dan of the Guard of Staves to the stage for their commendation ceremony.
Oh wait, why are you ahead of me, Belly? Shouldn't this be sorted by surname initials? Why are they using given names instead?
Because it's sorted by rank. A colonel comes before a lieutenant colonel. That makes sense, doesn't it?
These are Remielle's memories? But why am I seeing them? If I'm not mistaken, the person beside her is also one of the first-generation Void Hunters, the colonel of the Guard of Staves, Peliora Vike. Huh? And this one is...
That is all I wish to add regarding the experiment. Professor Archie should have already gone over the rest with you.
Relax, Sunbringer. It'll be fine. You and RK have already explained the experiment to us nearly 100 times, each in your own way.
Then can you repeat it back to me, Remielle?
Don't worry, Sunbringer. I've memorized everything for her. I'll be watching over her during the experiment as well. So, there shouldn't be any problems.
What do you mean, shouldn't? Belly, you're supposed to say it'll definitely be fine.
The Karma core sealed within the Void Hunter weapon. At the moment, most of our research remains entirely theoretical. As for further resonating with it, Professor Archie's experimental plan remains only theoretically feasible. Remielle. Before the experiment officially begins, you may still back out at any time. No one will hold it against you.
What are you talking about, Sunbringer? Of course someone would hold it against me. If I were to back down out of fear and throw away a chance that might let us conquer the Hollows once and for all, my future self would never forgive me for it.
Sealed within a Void Hunter weapon? A Karma core? What is that? I've never heard of it.
Ellie, you've been distracted today. What's on your mind?
Nothing in particular.
Really? Then does that mean you stepped on my feet 3 times in a row on purpose?
Oh,
Come on, don't be so tense. We don't get to dance together every day. Just try to enjoy it, okay? I know what you're thinking, but look at me. I'm not worried at all. Because I know that in tomorrow's experiment, no matter what happens, you'll be right there with me. As you always have.
yeah. Just like always.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed sooner. Good night. You're in someone else's home, sleeping in someone else's bed. Please tell me you don't drool in your sleep.
Remielle? Wait, is this the Enna Gang's hideout?
Correct. It looks like you're still in good shape. That whole ordeal didn't scramble your brain after all. Tell me, what did you see? Now, don't go quiet on me, Miss Proxy. Unless, are you perhaps a little too bashful to speak up? Worried you might be mistaken for a peeping Tom? I'll go first then. I saw you, your brother, and those 2 classmates of yours. What were their names again? Truvia and...
Serpico.
Oh, right, Serpico. So that's what happened between you all. No wonder you were so shaken.
Why? Why were we able to see each other's memories?
That is not a question I can answer for you. After all, I have only experienced it twice myself.
Twice?
Mm-hmm. The previous time was when I retrieved Thaumiel from within you. I was really caught off guard, too. I had no idea what was happening. It felt like a flood of memories that weren't my own poured into my mind all at once. Though it seems you have no recollection of it whatsoever. Maybe you were already on the verge of losing consciousness then, and felt nothing at all. All right. It seems I am the one who'll be mistaken for a voyeur. For the record, I didn't mean to pry. So, can you tell me now? What exactly did you see?
I saw you, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer. You were talking about something called a karma core, and after that...
Not long after that, Belly died. I killed her with my own hands.
Remielle!
I'm sorry, Belle. I know I was the one who brought this up, but I'd rather not talk about it anymore. It's getting late. You should head back to Amber Hall. Everyone in that covenant of yours have this nasty habit of haunting people like restless ghosts.
I'm simply concerned about your mental state.
Then this is the worst possible time to appear. I can at least pretend you don't exist if you just...
Sorry.
If you are truly sorry, then disappear. Now. You knew all along that Faith and I would have that straight... I'll take your silence as a yes.
Yes. I knew all along that she would have an anomalous resonance with you. The part of you that's already fused with the Connocore. But I'm sorry. I did not expect the two of you to see fragments of each other's memories become...
Fine. Since you are being so sincere... So, why did you show up this time? Surely you didn't come all this way just to apologize.
After your previous encounter with Eldrada, I'm sure you realize what the three Sunbringers of Rose Caliph are truly...
Perhaps. I'm not drawing any conclusions here, but I have a fairly good guess. Sunbringer. She always did have a habit of taking things too far.
What's your plan then?
My plan? Well, how about a short summer vacation here?
Remielle, I hate to remind you again, but time is running out.
Though, to be honest, I don't think you need to be in such a hurry. I know that storm you foresaw better than you ever will. And I also know when it will arrive. And before it's finally here, let me rest a while longer. In this city in the sky, opportunities like this don't come often, so I just want to take one more good look at the ideal city my old friend poured, and at the final gift she left for this world.
I've never seen Remielle look that sad before. What really happened between Remielle, Colonel Vike, and Lady Sunbringer? Never mind. Now's not the time to get stuck on that. I should head back to Amber Hall and check the data we collected.
Forget your troubles.
Belle, you're finally back.
Huh? Wise, what's wrong? Why do you look so tense?
How could I not be? You suddenly lost contact with Fairy down at the bottom of the retro. If Remielle hadn't used your phone to let me know you were safe, I was about to grab Billy and Cecilia and go looking for you.
Sorry. That was my fault. I should have let you know first. Wait, how did Remielle know my phone password? Did she learn it back then, too?
So, what exactly happened after we lost contact with you? You shared each other's memories. Can our ocular implants actually do something like that?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever happened before. But Remielle said she saw something similar when she pulled Thaumiel out of me. I think Thaumiel and my ocular implants must have had some kind of weird reaction or a resonance.
True. Thaumiel was there both times. But you've spent quite some time with Remielle before, and nothing like this has happened, right?
Yeah, that's true. I feel like there has to be something else besides the ocular implants and Thaumiel.
How about we go ask Lady Draceia the night after tomorrow? She's overseeing our treatment, so she may know more about this.
The night after tomorrow? Why then?
Lady Draceia will be hosting a welcome banquet for the guests at the CCD reception hall. We received invitations as well.
Lady Draceia's hosting it herself. Does that mean the CCD's singularity leakage issue has already been resolved?
Most likely. Otherwise, she wouldn't have scheduled it. I heard there's another welcome banquet happening in Virium at the same time. Lady Linvern and the ESD are hosting it for guests who still haven't been cleared to land in Buastrum. When I went out this afternoon, I ran into Valina and Norma. It looked like they were already heading to Virium to make preparations.
So there are still guests stuck in Virium. Do you think that person who looked like Sir Pico could really have been...
No, Belle. There's no chance it was him. You know he's already...
Yeah.
It's all right. I understand. Seeing Truvia again was bound to stir up old memories. But that's all in the past now. Sir Pico, Helios Academy. They're gone.
Jeez, Wise. How come you look even more upset than I do? Come on. That's enough doom and gloom for one night. Time for bed. We worked way too hard to fix our sleep schedule. Let's not mess it up again.
You're one to talk. Get some rest. And no playing phone games under the covers.
Before bed, maybe I should take another look at the data from the retroflux zone. If I'm lucky, I might find something that tells me...
Belle, your light's still on. Are you still working? I told her to go to bed early, and yet... What are these papers scattered here?
Notice. These are drafts Master used to analyze the culprit's intention. Additional notice. Master has been asleep for approximately 30 minutes. Deep sleep is highly probable. Suggestion. Second assistant, please refrain from any action that may wake...
I know, Fairy. She needs some good rest. I'll handle it from here. That's what the second assistant is for.
Negative. Correction. Second assistant will complete it under Supreme Assistant's direction.
All right. I'm counting on you then, Supreme Assistant. Fairy, give me a quick summary of everything we've established.
Understood. Displaying all current findings and analysis for Finding 1. The culprit's victims share no common traits. Their identities are of limited use for further deduction. Finding 2. Whenever the culprit implanted potent ether into each Bangboo victim, he also set a specific activation time and activation location.
So for the culprit, what matters is the time and location, not the victims' identities.
Affirmative. Based on current information, the most meaningful data is the time and location of each singularity leakage.
Fairy, can you pull up Airspace Patrol's recent records? Start from when singularity leakages began appearing frequently. I want to see when and where each occurred.
Understood. Accessing Airspace Patrol's internal network.
Wait, Fairy. Why are you hacking into Airspace Patrol's intranet? How do we even explain this if they catch us? Just stick to the public records.
Too late, Second Assistant. Intrusion and search processes complete. A complete schematic has been generated for Second Assistant, with all singularity leakage times and locations marked.
So these circles mark where each singularity leakage appeared, right? The energy hub, the retroflux zone, the CCD. Well, looking at the map, they appear to be randomly scattered around. Oh, right. I remember now. Even after a singularity leakage disappears, there's still a window where it can be reactivated.
Affirmative. Such events exist in archived record.
Fairy, could you mark the locations of these reactivated singularity?
Understood. Corresponding locations have been added to the map for
The positions changed a lot. No wonder it took so long for Lady Draceia to deal with the CCD's singularity leakage problem. Fairy, what's the significance of these overlapping areas?
Answer. These indicate multiple singularity leakages occurring in close proximity, both in time and location. Analysis. Under these conditions, multiple singularity leakages interact, causing the affected area in real space to expand.
So what you're saying is, multiple singularity leakages that appear at the same time and place can overlap. Wait, does that mean... Fairy, can you reorganize this data again? I want to pinpoint when and where these singularity leakages came closest.
Understood. Generating new analysis results.
This is it. This has to be it.
How long was I out for? Fairy, I said wake me up after a bit. Wise? What are you doing here?
That's not important. Fairy and I have figured out the culprit's true intent in creating singularity leakages. Come take a look. This is the location of the singularity leakage the culprit created last week. 3 days after we rescued Toby, all the singularity leakages overlap with one another, and the affected area stretches from the edge of Scommel Hollow all the way to Buastrom's main urban district.
So, the culprit could use this method to move something from Scommel Hollow to Buastrom. Wait, Gertablulu?
Yeah, I think so too. The culprit's real objective is likely to move Gertablulu into Buastrom's urban district. When you encountered it, it was clearly attracted to singularity.
But what happens after that? Once Gertablulu is inside Buastrom's urban district, then what? And besides, if it's really inside the singularity leakages in Buastrom right now, why hasn't anyone spotted it yet?
Looks like we'll have to follow the trail of singularity leakages and investigate.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Once it's daylight, Billy, Cecilia, and I will head to the energy hub. Maybe we can follow whatever traces are left. I don't think I slept very well. Whatever. I should head downstairs and find... Belle! There you are! Wise already told us everything.
Now that's our manager! You found a clue on the culprit in no time at...
All right, time to investigate the site. We'll start at the energy hub and follow the singularity leakages one by one until we track down either the culprit or...
Right. Fairy and I will stay here and provide remote support. Belle, if you end up running into the culprit or Gertablulu, your safety comes first. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
Don't worry, Wise. I'll be extra careful. Promise.
We'll protect the manager too!
Yeah, don't worry, Wise. If anything goes wrong, I'll grab Belle and make a run for it. Oh, sorry, Billy. You're on your own, buddy.
No problem! A Starlight Knight always protects their companions until their dying breath!
Wow. Seriously? Come on, don't say stuff like that. It's bad luck. Anyway, it's getting late. Let's go! Well, we're here. Stay sharp, and if things go south, Huh? Where are we? Did we end up back in
It looks like... an off?
This place feels really familiar. Wait, isn't this Lady Dracina's office? Felina brought me here before.
Huh? Lady Dracina's office? So Gertrude Lulu came all the way here just to walk straight into a trap? But Lady Dracina never mentioned anything like that.
This is so strange. We expected the singularity leakage trail to lead into Vuastrum. But why Lady Dracina's office?
Wait! Footsteps outside! Hide! Now! You startled me. What are you all doing? Oh, well, actually, Belle! You explain. I see. A path formed by singularity leakages? I really hadn't considered that possibility before. If your speculation is correct, then Gertrude Lulu is most likely hiding among the singularity leakages in Vuastrum, right? And if that's the case, then it all makes sense.
Lady Dracina? Do you have any other clues?
Well, you see, a few nights ago, a small singularity leakage appeared near my office. Considering that, together with your deductions, the target of both the culprit and Gertrude Lulu is most likely... Belle, could I ask these two to step outside for a moment? After all, their identities...
Huh? It's okay, Lady Dracina. We're all friends here. There won't be any trouble.
I understand, but this concerns Rose Califer's highest level secrets. The fewer people who know, the better. Especially considering who these two are. A new Eridu public security officer and, an unemployed freeloader.
An unemployed freeloader is a little harsh.
Oh, I get it. It's the kind of top secret stuff where knowing too much means trouble, right? Maybe... Yeah, more or less. It's a bit complicated, so Belle and I will need some time to talk. Cecilia and Billy, you can return to Amber Hall and rest. Once we're done, someone will escort Belle back to you. Right away! No problem, Lady Dracina. Me and this robot vacuum.
Something feels... off somehow. Why am I being treated differently from Cecilia and Billy? Is it something about my identity? Why would Lady Dracina send them a what should I call Billy and Cecilia back?
What is it, Belle? Something on...
It's nothing, Lady Dracina.
Come here, Belle. I'll tell you what happened then. That night, I had just returned to my office when I sensed an unusually strong ether presence in the air. The source seems to be somewhere around...
Now that you...
Aside from the residual ether, these documents were scattered across the floor at the time.
Lady Dracina, do these documents have something to do with what happened?
Compare them with what you have found. Once you read them, you will understand.
CCD facility renovation plans, personnel transfer records, Rosetta data, daily reports. These don't really have anything in common, do they? What's going on? My eyes just... Huh? Wait, that ethereal broke in here days ago. So why is there still ether residue? And the ether isn't coming from in front of me. It feels more like behind me. Euos! I knew it! You're not Lady Dracina! What the heck are you?
Lady Dracina, I'm Truvia from High Ambitions Corp. I'm here for our appointment.
Truvia, run!
Huh?
Truvia! No. No, no, no!
Move, now! Lady Dracina, are you unharmed? We received word. Is that Miss Truvia?
Sigrid? Oh, thank goodness, just in time. Hurry, help me stop the...
Yes, Lady Dracina.
This
This is my fault. I shouldn't have left her here alone with Belle.
Belle? Lady Draceia, forgive my boldness, but do you mean... Miss...
Yes, that's what happened. What I mean is, I never realized there was such a deep animosity. But I believe Belle must have acted on impulse. She would never do this otherwise. In any case, our first priority is to find Belle and get to the bottom of this. She just fled. Lindvern isn't here, so can I count on you to handle... Secret is some...
my apologies, Lady Draceia. I will find Belle at once and bring her back.
Good. I'll leave that to you, Secret. And about tonight, keep it quiet for now. We don't...
Yes, Lady Draceia.
Go, Secret. Go fulfill your duty. Find her, arrest her, and then bring...
Euos! Why? Why did you pull me back? Truvia, she was right there. Why wouldn't you let me save her?
Because she's beyond saving.
Huh?
Her wounds were clearly fatal. There was no way, and that thing that appeared like Sunbringer.
But aren't you powerful, Euos? You're supposed to be powerful, Euos! So why? Why didn't you use...
Are you sure? Do you really want to see the rest of those Caliphate? Acting on impulse won't save her. And it won't help you. Take some time to clear your head in the rain before that thing, and then go do what only you can do.
Something only I could right now.
You sure look like a mess. It's only been one day.
Remielle, why are you here?
The airspace patrol alarms have been going off non-stop. So I had to check, didn't I? They could be looking for their... So, how did you manage to end up... All right. If you don't want to talk, fine. But don't stand out here in the rain, okay? You'll catch a cold. And if you don't want to go home... Oh, right. Amber Hall's already surrounded by the airspace patrol. Going back now would be walking straight into a trap. In that case... why not come to my place for a while? At least I can give you somewhere to sleep. If you don't answer, then I'll take your silence as a yes. Here's a towel. You should dry yourself off. If you've got the strength, you can take a hot shower, too. There's a makeshift bathroom over there. The Bangboo built it for me. Okay, fine. If you don't want to move, I'll dry you off myself.
Why? Why did you bring me here?
Hey, shouldn't you thank me first, Miss Soaked to the Bone?
Thanks, Remielle.
Since when did you become so obedient? If you really want to show your thanks, here.
My turn?
Your turn to dry my wings for me, of course. There are spots I can't reach on my own. Hey, what's with that look? I've already dried you off. Now it's your turn.
Okay.
You know, Belle, I've never liked rainy day. The rain always leaves my wings soaked and heavy. Shake as I might, I can never quite dry. The same goes for taking a shower. Though at least I can manage to keep my wings from...
Wet wings must feel really uncomfortable, right?
Yes. Honestly, it's miserable. And such a hassle to manage. A hairdryer is useless. Too hot and I start shedding. Too cold and I catch a chill. But I can't just wait for them to air dry. It takes forever, and I'm way too impatient for that. Besides, it leaves this, so the best solution is a slow towel dry like this. But before, if I got caught in the rain, I'd sneak onto Belly's...
Huh? Wait, hold up. How on earth could you just barge into someone else's bed? Wouldn't she be...
It was fine as long as I didn't get caught. Though, of course, whenever Belly did know, and no matter how angry she was, in the end, she'd always do just what you're doing now. Belle, do you know what New Eridu's records say about...
I remember something about an operation called the Day of Silence. You and Colonel Vike were involved in an accident, and then both died in the line of...
Yes, died in the line of duty. Such a noble, dignified phrase. Though, and after all, for us Void Hunters, our first and only duty was to suppress the Karma Core inside.
The Karma Core? Inside the Void...
That's right. Remember the Enchainer I mentioned? What truly sets them apart from ordinary ethereals is a special... According to RK, a Karma Core differs from an ordinary ether core. It doesn't form naturally. It is something made directly. The Creator made the Karma Cores, a power capable of rewriting the laws within Hollows, and used them as the cores to create the Enchainer. Back then, after a long and bitter struggle, we finally were able to bring down RK and Sunbringer. They wanted to eliminate the threat posed by the Karma Core. In the end, they found a way to seal the Karma Core within Porceloy.
So, the power inside Void Hunter weapons
Yes. Which is exactly why at the time, we were naive enough to believe that if we could truly master that power. So, when RK and Sunbringer...
Lady Sunbringer and Professor RK...
Yes. Project Sunseeker. I'll never forget that accursed name for as long as I live. Simply put, it was an experiment that used vast quantities of porceloy as a medium to partially fuse us Void Hunters with the Karma Core sealed within our weapons.
They fused you with a Karma Core? Then that means...
It meant we'd become no more enduring the costs of wielding Void Hunter weapons, and perhaps even achieving a stronger form to defend New Eridu.
So, it was in that experiment when you and Colonel Vike...
Yes. Belly and I were the final participant, or rather, the final test subject. Looking back, I wonder if Belly already knew the truth behind RK and Sunbringer's plan. Otherwise, she probably wouldn't have insisted on coming along. She's never been one. If only I'd
Remielle.
RK was extremely meticulous, always laying out careful details. So I can't say if the Karma Core losing control during the experiment was truly an accident, or if it was hit. But whatever the truth, it ended with the Karma Core spiraling out of control. And as for me, I partially fused with the Karma Core inside Remielle, becoming what I am now. A monster. Half human, half Enchainer. Maybe, deep down, I'm just not ready to give up my life so easily. In the final moment, Remielle's power of controlling temporal patterns froze me in a state of near suspended enemy. I didn't fully awaken from the seal in Persena's hollow until...
The power of temporal patterns?
Right. Remember my feathers? The ones that can pin you in place? That's an example. The karma core sealed within Thaumiel holds the power to halt the end. Because I partially fused with the karma core, even without Thaumiel, I can replicate a similar effect on it, but that little bit of power isn't nearly enough to take on those 3. That's why I had to reclaim Thaumiel. Even if it accelerates my path to becoming an enchainer, I still have to... Never mind. Enough about me. Why am I even telling you all of it? Still, now that I've told you, so... It's... you.
Huh? My turn again. Wait.
To tell me your story, of course. Let's call it another round of our little Q&A game. You didn't actually ask, but I had a feeling you'd want to know. So I went ahead and now it's your turn.
I wasn't even going to ask anything. You just started talking.
Fair enough. But once you say certain things out loud, they don't weigh on you quite as much anymore. Or perhaps you'd like a little help getting started? Let me think.
Serpico and Truvia. They transferred to Helios not long after Wise and I... They came from a prominent background. They were the adopted children of Marciand, the head of High Ambitions Corp. On top of that, they were excellent students. It didn't take long for them to become the... We were all studying under Miss Carroll at the time. And before long, back then, we were full of big dreams. We wanted to fully understand the Hollows, maybe even conquer all 6 great Hollows, or as our teachers like to put it, seize the sun called Helios. Later, because the 4 of us had the top grades, we became the only 4 people ever to have smart. Then, during a performance test for the implants, I lost control. Serpico, he died because of me. When I finally woke up in the hospital, I learned that Truvia had been taken away by people from High Ambitions the day after the incident. The next time I saw her was during the fall of the old capital. She was with one of High Ambitions' rescue teams. To be honest, I never imagined Wise and I were both badly injured at the time. But we still wanted to go back to the ruins of Helios, and save as many people. Begged Truvia for High Ambitions' help. We were willing to guide them through the Hollows, willing to do whatever they asked of us, but she refused. What happened after that is kind of a blur, but on that day, no one made it out of Helios alive, except Wise and me. Then, in Rose Califer, I saw Truvia again. We talked about the past, but the way she spoke about it felt like she was talking. I don't know how to face her. And ever since then, no matter what I do, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. That gaze. I don't know whether it was Truvia's or Serpico's or...
Perhaps it was your own. The you from the past. The one who kept thinking, if only I'd done something sooner. The one who never managed to forgive themselves. Making peace with the past isn't easy. And sometimes, you don't get the chance at all.
Yeah, there won't be another chance. Truvia, she was killed by Draceia. By that...
Something pretending to be Draceia? Belle, what exactly happened before I found you? I see. So that means Draceia, the youngest of the Sunbringer... No. Judging from the timeline and the outcome, perhaps not yet.
Huh? What's going on out there?
I'm not sure. Let's... All right. Sit anywhere you like. Just, not the bed. Wet bedding is such a pain to deal with.
I am afraid I cannot comply. I know Miss Belle is here, and I have come to take her back. Please do not stand in the way of my...
Secret. She won't be easy to fool. Belle, hide for now. I'll think of something. Belle? What are you doing?
Sigrid, leave them out of this. I'm right here.
Thank you for your understanding and cooperation, Miss Belle.
But I'm sorry. I can't go back with you.
Well, since Belle has already stepped out into the open, I suppose there's little point in my remaining hidden. This would be our first proper face-to-face meeting, would it not?
Remielle. Now that is an unexpected... Miss Belle, Lady Draceia has ordered a search for you. But our only aim is to uncover the truth of what happened inside the CCD. So please. As for this fugitive wanted for the attempted assassination of
Just so we're clear, if you decide to make a move here, you'll be the only one.
How can you be so sure before you act?
I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I am a fugitive after all. Hardly a saint to begin with, but are you really willing to die like this? As a puppet controlled by that monster without ever learning the truth?
Then speak plainly. I have no patience for riddles.
Very well. You really do take all the fun out of it, don't you? Then I'll tell you out. The Sunbringer inside the CCD was Gerta Blulu into...
What did you say?
I expected that reaction from Sigrid, but you too, Belle? I thought you'd figured it out already.
How did you even come to that conclusion? I know it definitely wasn't Lady Draceia, but Gerta Blulu? There's no way.
That is quite a story you've come up with.
Oh? I was expecting something more along the lines of, how dare you slander Lady Draceia, followed by you charging or could it be you've suspected all along that the Sunbringer at the CCD...
What makes you so certain that it was Gert?
Intuition, perhaps? Of course, there was also my trust in Belle, and a little reasoning. According to Belle's account, they followed the trail of singularity leakage through the energy hub, yet somehow ended up in Draceina's... Then the false Draceina showed up, sent Billy and Cecilia away, began mutating into an ethereal, and attempted to silence Belle. That's when Truvia arrived. She saw through the imposter's disguise too, and became her first. After that, Sigrid, Draceina ordered you to bring Belle back to the CCD and uncover the truth. Have I got that right?
Yeah. Sigrid, I know it's hard to believe, but that's what I saw.
I did receive orders from Lady Draceia. But what does...
Let's put it this way, Sigrid. Before you arrived, based solely on Belle's description, I assumed Lady Draceia's karma core had gone out of control and turned her into an... But from what we've seen before, if that were the case, there is no way she could have retained her human consciousness, much less continued issuing. With that possibility ruled out, and considering Belle's discovery of the singularity leakages, along with the recent appearance of multiple enchainers, it is entirely possible that either Gerta Blulu or Bashmu entered the CCD through the singularity leakage, and, through the karma core, became partially...
How could that even be...
It seems you have at least a basic understanding of enchainers and karma cores. Good. That saves me a fair bit of explanation. I can't say how Sunbringer managed it, but the most likely explanation is that she divided her karma core into 3 parts and entrusted them to the 3 ladies we see today. That would also explain why Gerta Blulu and Bashmu appeared at roughly the same time. Then again, there may be a 3rd enchainer larva out there that we... As for why I don't think it was Bashmu, well, that's the easy part. Bashmu is enormous, Had it appeared in Buastrum, it couldn't possibly have. So, either it was Gertablulu, or a third enchainer larva we haven't discovered. It attacked Lady Draceia, and it succeeded. Just not completely. Otherwise, there would have been no reason to keep impersonating. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like, two people fighting over the same controller. Draceia's consciousness and Gertablulu's consciousness coexist in the same body, competing for control of both the body and the karma core. Judging by the current situation, it seems Gertablulu has the...
That is still nothing more than and if Miss Belle deceived you, then none of your conclusions will...
It's true. I have no way of proving.
It's all right, Belle. I believe you. And I believe everything you've told. Remember the rules of our little Q&A game. You don't have to tell the whole truth, but no one is... And besides, Sigrid, you've heard us out this much already. I'd say that means there's...
What is it you want?
Why, how to get that poor little Sunbringer out of her current predicament of... There's too many eyes out here. We should speak inside.